they're going to stop him behind the line. On second down, it's Jones. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. They find some open field here. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Now they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. Jones running on first down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down. And they'll keep leaning on the run. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. So you want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Both of these coaching staffs making their final adjustments for the second half. And in a scoreless game, you figure it's the offensive guys that made the biggest changes to the game plan. For the call, let's go back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah, indeed, Coach. Thanks. Yeah, no points in that first half, as both teams will be searching for a potential breakthrough. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Oh, he's got some breathing. And oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And the Packers pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Man, that's a third fumble for him now in this ball game. And you know the old saying, CD, once is a fluke, twice a coincidence, 3 times becoming a pattern.
3 times is a problem in this case because we've seen field goal kickers have days like this, quarterbacks occasionally. But how rare is it for us to see a running back lose it 3 times trying to carry it?
Now a first down carry by Jones. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And he stopped immediately there. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Boy, that's asking a lot of your punt team there, and they were not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful lot of the punt team there because just 4th and 4, 4th and 3, you've got a chance, right? That's a manageable distance to try and pick up when you're running a fake, but when that number's actually been in the weight room and it's pumped up like it was, that's difficult to do, all right? So you might even think to yourself, if I let my offense on the field, would they be able to pick that up? You could run a nice play and not get that distance.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And some space here. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He will push his way down to about the 14. Final minute now of the third quarter. They'll run right here with Swift. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. They'll try it now with Swift. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 11. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's Jones again on second down. And he's got some space here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 30. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 52 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. On the counter, here's Jones. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. They'll go again to Jones. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on third down to move it closer. Running right, Jones. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Another carry, same story. 4th quarter, and he is in red numbers right now with a running game.
Hard to believe because you figure at some point you break off a run. But in this case, what we're seeing is just pure domination by the defense. I think it started with the scouting report. They got into what they were doing offensively, into their mindset, and now they're beating them to the punch on every snap.
They'll go with Jones. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Lions will take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now a give right side Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. On the handoff, this is Swift. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's a handoff to Swift to the 27-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Goff a handoff here to Swift. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Swift. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think we just saw an example of a game situation that I know is discussed, practiced to the nth degree, go right out the window, and a chance to win the game as well.
Yeah, protect the football. On the other side, you're taught to get in there and rake it out. They did just that.
I mean, they go over this starting in OTAs and mini camps. You go through these situations, and that's the way a lot of teams like to end practice. Finish it off.
The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. Dances by him. From a big play for the offense, I thought he may go the distance, to a big play for the defense.
And how about the emotions for the defense on that play? It broke big. It was going to be an absolute disaster for them, and it turns out they end up with the football. I don't know that they're exactly celebrating. Definitely plenty of relief, though.
And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a toss for Swift left side. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are... It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So, advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. Nixon now from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Room here to run. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Up the middle, Joe. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. First throw of overtime for Rodgers. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Swift going to try up the middle. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's a toss play right to Swift. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And the Packers and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown. And in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. Backbreaker, that'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, They go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a